Hi everyone, welcome to another A Year in Cards class at twopiecindabucket.com. This month we're going to be making some birthday cards. You can never have too many birthday cards around because everyone you know has a birthday. So the first card we're going to make is a square card, and it's 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inches. And I'm going to be using some pattern papers from Echo Park. This is from their Sweet Summertime collection. And what I've done is I've cut this pattern paper down to, I think it's 4 by 4. Yes, 4 by 4. I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to the card. Okay, now we're going to work on this piece right here. I've cut out, let's see, 16 circles, and these are 3/4 inch circles, and this is a 3 by 3 piece of paper. I'm going to start adhering them to make like a scallop border around the edges of this square. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere or put down some adhesive around the edges. Okay, we're going to do this upside down. After we have our first one on, we're going to line it up where this edge is on this grid line so that we have somewhere to compare to. Okay. Okay, so there's our square with the scallop edge. I'm going to finish putting adhesive on the back. And put that onto the card. Okay, now we're going to do some stamping. I have some white cardstock here. We're going to use this stamp from Imaginist. This is one of their Snag 'em stamps, and it just says Make a Wish. Okay, so there's our stamp. Okay, so that's going to go eventually right there, but we're going to put some ribbon off to the side. Okay, I'm going to use some dimensional adhesive. Okay, I'm going to use my white pen and just draw some lines. And there's one of the cards. Okay, for this card, it's going to be very monochromatic, just red and white. Really fun colors for a birthday. I'm going to start out using some stickers from Basic Grade. This is from their Basics collection. This is the white one. And I'm just going to have it say birthday across the bottom. If it helps, you can draw a line across the bottom to make sure everything gets on straight. Okay, so that's where it says birthday. It looks like it's a little over 1/2 inch away from all of the sides. So what I'm going to do Actually, I'm gonna pencil it in first. I'm gonna pencil in "It's Your" right here. And then go over it with a white gel pen. Okay, I've got a stamp set over here. This is from Hero Arts. This is the Big Hugs stamp set. I'm going to use this candle right here. If you want it to be even more intense, you could stamp in Versamark and then go over it with white embossing powder. Okay, now for this next part, I'm going to use some more letter stickers. I'm going to use these, but I'm only going to place them on so that I can go around them with a white gel pen. I'm just going to trace them. So these are just going to be a template. And I'm doing that because, for one, it's the wrong color, and also there's only one Y left. I've already used the other one. So let's see. How do I want this? I'm putting it down really lightly. In fact, maybe I'll just go over it with pencil. Okay, once you've got it to that point, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to do some little sketchy lines. This looks pretty sketchy as it is, but I'm just going to add some in. Okay, so there's that. Now these outlines that we did earlier, I'm going to go around and do a dashed line. Okay, and then wait for it to dry, and then you can erase all your pencil. Okay, the third and final card is a smaller card. Looks like this. It's just out of craft cardstock. It measures 3 3/4 wide by 2.5 inches tall, and I thought it'd be the perfect size to just put on top of a gift, and maybe not even in an envelope, just on top. So we're going to do some stamping first. This is the Exotic Bloom stamp from Hero Arts. I have some scratch paper here that's just hanging out. I'm going to use like a neutral ink. This is Sahara Sand for I'm Stampin' Up. Get this stamp all inked up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this section up here at the top and then this one going down so I can get, you know, more use out of the one stamp. Okay, so there's that portion. And I'm going to ink up the other side. Get kind of this portion too. So it's the same stamp, but I kind of extended it out horizontally. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of stamping Using that same stamp set, I'm going to use this Happy Birthday down here at the bottom. Okay, I've got some pattern paper that's going to go here right along the bottom. So I'll go ahead and add some glue. I'm using the Martha Stewart Crafts 3-in-1 Butterfly Punch. And I'm just going to punch some butterflies out of that same pattern paper that we used earlier. I'm going to bend the butterfly so it sort of fluffs up the wings. And then I'm taking a mini glue dot and I'm kind of rolling it so it's really tiny. I don't know if you can actually see that or not, but... And then you just put it on the center of the butterfly. And then just straight on the card, and then you can still kind of fluff up the wings. Okay, so there's the last card. Hope you guys enjoyed, and please join me over at the message boards over at Two Peas in a Bucket and download the PDF for this class. Has step-by-step instructions and measurements. Hope that helped you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.